Kshatisha. What is the height of confidence? This woman, Annie Shiva. Imagine, you're just an 18-year-old girl. You fall in love with a guy, marry him, and start living with him against your parents' wish. You believe that you have trusted the right person, and that you have made the right decision. But unfortunately, the person you loved was not worthy of your love. He abandoned you. Not just you, but also your baby who is just 6 months old. You are disowned by your family and the society as a whole. You have nowhere to go and no way to survive. Not just yours, but you also have a little stomach to feed. Yes, this is what Annie Shiva underwent in her life unexpectedly. But she did not give up. To make a living, she started selling candies, lemonade and groceries in the street, as a helper in shops and preparing projects and records for students, living under the shade of a small shed. She did not beg from anyone nor lived under the sympathy of someone. But she did not let go of her dreams in academics. Despite the adversities in her life, she completed her graduation in sociology. She kept moving from place to place with her son, whom she named Shiva. She transformed herself physically to look like a man, and for 14 long years, people thought that she and her son were brothers. Because we know that there is a unique sickness that Indian society suffers from, where they assume that a woman living alone is weak or easy to get hold of. After 14 years of continuous struggle, but her willpower still intact in her, she wrote the SI test, having studied for almost 20 hours a day, on top of her work, and now, she is finally appointed as a sub-inspector in Kerala Police. She lives a contented life with her son now, finally out of all her hardships. She says, some days, even getting a single meal a day seemed like a luxury. I've helplessly watched my son cry out of hunger and go to sleep. She wrote on Facebook, "What could be a better revenge than this to the struggles that I faced all these years? I managed not to get mentally derailed somehow." After all these hardships, when a woman manages to get her life on track, people show mercy and keep spreading lies about them. So, I and my son live here as an elder brother and a younger brother. Every time life tried to pull me down, I worked 10 times harder to come out strong and tall. This was my small win, but in a world crowded with negatives, I'm glad that it could be a source of strength and inspiration for so many people. Now I feel much better knowing that I have done it all alone, and will be able to give my son a good life. This has to be the height of confidence. Because I know that if something like this happened to me, I would have most probably given up my life. 392.6K views. View 21,880 upvotes.